Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to explore the most recently released horror movie, The Pope's Exorcist. The movie was based on two memoirs of Father Gabriele Amorth. Or was it? How accurate the movie was. Do you think they did Father Gabriel's story justice? Or they failed to bring his experiences to life? In this video, we'll talk about the huge differences between the movie and the real events it was supposedly based on. The movie The Pope's Exorcist was released in 2023, claiming to be based on a true story of a Catholic priest and exorcist in Rome. The movie centers around Father Gabriele Amorth, a priest who claimed to have performed more than 100,000 exorcisms during his time as the chief exorcist of the Diocese of Rome. Gabriel was born in Italy in 1925. As he turned 18, Gabriel had to face evil for the first time, as he joined the Italian resistance against the dictator Mussolini and the Nazi alliance. Just like his father, Gabriel became a lawyer, and a well-known one for that matter. After that, Gabriel followed his calling and was ordained a Roman Catholic priest in 1954, at the age of 29. He was appointed the position of chief exorcist for Roman Diocese in 1986, at the age of 61, and according to him, he performed almost 160,000 exorcisms in 30 years. He would see 50 people each week, but not every session was an exorcism. They varied from a simple prayer that would only take less than 30 minutes to a full exorcism of people possessed by thousands of entities that would go on for hours. The Pope's Exorcist is a sensational thriller that takes wild liberties with the true story of Father Amorth. In his own words, Amorth revealed that only a handful of his cases involved genuine possession and required his holy intervention. Out of the thousands of exorcisms he performed, he witnessed phenomena that defied all logic and reason, but they were nothing like the horrors depicted in Crow's film. The events were not as dramatic as they are depicted in the movie. The real Father Amorth had a reputation as a skilled exorcist and was known for his warmth and sense of humor. He was a well-respected figure in the Catholic Church and was often consulted by other priests for advice on exorcisms. Not to mention, he always seeks out for medical care first, before performing any type of exorcism.
Dico anche subito, tanto per mettere I punti in chiaro, che io non ricevo nessuno che prima non sia stato dai medici, perché ci sono dei sintomi che sono molto confondibili con sintomi di mali di natura psichica.
In his first book, Gabriel famously said that out of 100 cases, only 2 might actually involve possession and require an exorcism. The rest most likely needed a psychiatrist, not a priest. This movie was inspired by the real-life experiences of Father Amorth, who wrote several books about his encounters with demons. Screenwriter Michael Petroni has taken some elements from his books and created a fictional story of an exorcism in Spain. Crow plays Amorth, a priest who tries to help a boy who is possessed by a powerful demon named Asmodeus. Asmodeus wants to use Crow's body to bring his fallen angels to the Vatican and cause chaos. Father Amorth never faced such a threat, but he always believed that every exorcism was a struggle between good and evil, between virtue and sin. In this movie, Crow has to fight for his life and his faith, which something Father Amorth never had to do. The movie begins with a shocking scene. Father Amorth goes to a remote village in Italy to perform an exorcism on a man possessed by the devil himself. He brings a pig with him and forces the demon to enter the animal. Then he kills the pig with a shotgun blast. This scene shows Crow's Father Amorth as a fearless and ruthless hunter of evil, a mix of Van Helsing and Dirty Harry. But this is not how the real Father Amorth was. He was an unconventional and controversial exorcist, but he was not a violent and reckless action hero. Crow does things that Father Amorth never did, like breaking doors, chasing demons on his scooter, shooting guns, and fighting all kinds of supernatural creatures. Unlike the movies based on Ed and Lorraine's ghost stories, such as The Conjuring, which try to make the couple realistic and relatable, the Pope's Exorcist makes Crow look like a comic book character in a fantasy world. The real Father Amorth dedicated his life to freeing people from demonic possession and never let himself be taken over by any evil spirit. But in the Pope's Exorcist, Crow decides to sacrifice himself and let Asmodeus possess him so that he can repeat his pig stunt from the beginning of the movie. After Asmodeus enters Crow, the other priests manage to get rid of the demon in a messy blob of goo. The movie concludes with the cardinal giving Father Amorth and a young Spanish priest a mission to find and cleanse the other 199 cursed places on earth where demons dwell, which is not true. Father Amorth had exorcists help him in his exorcisms, but he never formed a holy team of superheroes who traveled around the world and fought against the dark forces. Obviously, this ending is meant to tease a sequel for the Pope's Exorcist, if it makes enough money at the box office. The exorcism genre has been escalating the stakes ever since The Exorcist terrified audiences with its shocking imagery and demonic presence. Modern viewers demand more scares, more gore, and more evil manifestations to quench their thirst for horror. In the movie, Crow battles against monstrous forces and dark spirits, but this is far from the reality of the real Father Amorth's exorcisms. He did claim to have seen someone levitate once, and that is one of the few similarities between his work and The Pope's Exorcist, a film that shows how exorcisms are a matter of perception and imagination. Overall, The Pope's Exorcist is an entertaining and well-made movie, but it should be viewed as a work of fiction rather than a documentary. Father Amorth's legacy lives on, and he is still regarded as one of the most important figures in the world of exorcism. His work has inspired many others to take up the mantle of exorcism and to continue the fight against the forces of evil. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you want more content like this, smash the like button. And while you're at it, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Your support will mean the world to me.